making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Here we go! Welcome back to the another morning skate show with the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach Frenchy, directly from the Sunshine State in Florida. Happy, thankfully, Thursday for everybody. Thanks for joining us this morning. We have a full program today. We have a lot of news around the league. And we also going on with the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, we're going to do the live stream play-by-play. The Montreal Canadiens host tonight the Colorado Avalanche after they got destroyed yesterday by a score of 8-3 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're going to talk about all the game happening last night also. The sixth game, a lot of high score, honestly, 8-3 and 6-5. And then we're going to talk about, the 3-star of the evening. And, of course, we're going to welcome everybody right away, right now. And why not welcome Mr. Andy Kuivula. Directly from Calgary, #1 fans of the Edmonton Oilers. I'm sure he'll wake up with a big smile this morning. The Oilers win last night against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Not many shots. At some point, they have only 9 shots, and it was 2-2, I think, at the beginning of the third period. So it was pretty amazing to see that, what happening. But then, boom, 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 and McDavid did his hurricane, McDavid, McJesus, and he finally got 4 points. But also, we have to welcome directly from Toronto, Ontario, le Manuel Fest Montreal Canadien, the collaborator and an insider of the show at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Mr. Inortap in the house. And we have a new one. We welcome everybody. Welcome Mr. Gabe Gendry, the number one fans of St. Louis Blues in the house this morning. We met Gabe yesterday during the show at the Eagle Frank Sport, and I really enjoy his comments, analysis about hockey during the chat. So welcome aboard, Mr. Gabe. Thanks for joining us. We have a show at 11 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and every evening. So hopefully you're going to participate. Anything you want to add, question about hockey, we're going to give you the best we can do, tell you what is going on around the league. So thanks for joining us this morning. Directly from l'île Perrault, dans la ville de Montréal, juste à côté de Montréal, tu traverses le petit pont, puis tu tournes à gauche, and you're going to see Mr. Richard Mullen in the house. Directly from Moncton, New Brunswick, and here we go. Johnny Golden! Welcome back. Come on down for another The Morning Skate Show with Johnny Golden. Here we go. Welcome, Gabe. Thank you, Johnny, to join us this morning. We have a lot. What's going on, Coach? Yesterday you have a dog, you have a little puppy. Now you have like 5 kids behind you. What's going on here? They are the next players of the selection of the NHL Draft 2022. I'm going to give you more information about them. Today we're going to talk about Shane Wright and the Russian kids. I don't want to scream his name right now, but we're going to talk about him the next couple of minutes. And all the members of the Hockey Nation Live Show, if you subscribe as a member and we get your email, we're going to send you all the information. I have all the prospect, everything. Today we talk about Caden Cooley. By the way, if you want to get there, I will give it to you. Give me about, I don't have this one now. Here, do I have this? Let me check for you about 2 minutes. I'm going to give you a video about, I know you're a lot of fans here for the Montreal Canadiens, so let me think here. If I can get it for you, I will give it to you right away. This is over. Let's move on here. Delete this one here. Let's move on to the next one here. And let's go to the chat. Can we put the link here? We'll see happening. And it should work. And that's it. Thank you so much, in our tap about that. Mr. John Gregor, directly from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome back, Mr. John Gregor. And the link I gave to you guys is for everybody who want to watching Caden Cooley from the Elite Prospect. It's a nice video to watching about this. The member is going to get a nice video, a nice email tomorrow morning with all this fun thing about that also. So don't hesitate to sign as a member of the Hockey Nation Live Show. I believe it's $2.99, and then you can go $4.99, $9, whatever they are, and then you can email me, and I will send you all the information about that. Mr. Caleb Sauce back in the house, number one fans of the Detroit Red Wings, directly from North Carolina. Wow! What about les ailes rouges in French? Les ailes rouges, les Red Wings, 4 straight W again last night. They find a way to win again. So an amazing, great game for the Detroit. I'm sure the smile Edmonton, the smile and not Carolina, but Carolina, Detroit, via Detroit. That's happening about that one over there. And directly from dans la belle province de Québec, welcome back, Mr. Roger Delaney from Utah. Utah, you ski, you hike, and you drink. Just kidding. Mr. Ron Kings, 20 in the house. We are directly up. So I apologize. I don't know where you're coming from. But we say he's coming directly from Milwaukee. Welcome back, Magic Lucas. I don't know. Maybe Milwaukee. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Chicago. But I just decided to send him in Milwaukee this morning. So, happening about that one. Do we forget someone? We forgot someone. Let me know. That's exactly what I do. I knew it. I knew it. I don't know. It's a great Thursday, guy. I'm awake. First of all, I sleep a little bit longer this morning. That's not happened a lot, but I took an extra 90 minutes, and my shoulder looking better, so I feel a little bit better. But I'm on fire up. I work a lot this morning. I create a lot of content here, guys, today. I'm going to go through, by the way, don't forget my video at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock 30 about the pre-game Montreal Canadiens. A lot of stuff over there. This morning I'm going to do about what I'm doing behind the scenes. What are you talking about? The stat, the information, the people I reach, and the fun membership I'm getting all the info every day. And I put about 2-3 hours, guy. And then I have the radio NHL network open here. They have another radio for the NHL XM series is open over there. So I'm constantly searching about information about this, but I love the stat. I love to know about each player, what they are, what they do, what they are so good, what they don't do well, and everything like that. So that's what I try to create something. And then at some point, we have to work to make graphics and description, everything like that. So I'm going to talk about this. Today, we're going to talk about we're going to go, not all the trophy, because you have too many trophies. But today, we're going to give the trophy of the Calder, of the Hart, to the Norris, and Jack Adams. 4 trophies for this morning. And obviously tomorrow, guys, I'm not on. So no show tomorrow morning. Coach is a hockey tournament tomorrow morning. But we'll be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. We're going to create this weekend. I have a really busy weekend. And then Monday night, I ref also. So no show Monday night, obviously. I maybe create something before that, but we'll see what's happening about that. Gentlemen, I woke up really happy today. 1-6-0 et 1 mise au jeu. Wow. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Magic Lucas. What about that? That's awesome. Thanks again, Magic. 6-0. I told enough tap, what's going on with you? We got 5-1 yesterday. Why we did not catch 6-0? And then Anaheim win this game 6-5. Again, Vegas, that changed completely. So let's dive in about what I love to do at the beginning of the show, guys. It's an easy one this morning. I thought yesterday I was very hard. So I said, let's start in with an easy one. So we have 3 players on the picture, and you can name 1, 2, and 3. It's not matter. Obviously, those picture guys, it's more for the older people like me, because the youngest one, if I put a picture of Connor McDavid, everybody recognize. So I try to go a little bit at the history. I'll maybe bring you guys, the youngest one, to know about who they are, what they did, everything like that. So we talk a little bit at the beginning of the show, a little bit of that. By the way, the show in the morning, guy, it's where we ask questions, talk about what you're thinking, and you have any question, we interact. I don't have like a plan or a map. I go A to Z. I like to go on the secondary road and talking about hockey. That's what I like to do. That's the reason I come in the morning. It's talking about hockey. It's talking about what we love to talk about. So don't hesitate. Any question about anything in the past, in the future, or in the present, don't hesitate to ask questions. And sometimes in life, and this is about life development or life coaching, people scared to ask questions because they think it look like they're going to be stupid, or people will laugh about those. Take it, shift your mind. Your question could maybe helping someone else. He's shy or he's scared to ask that same question. So take the advantage to ask questions. And don't be afraid about, and this I'm talking about, you go to seminar, you have a meeting, you have an interview, you have people around the meeting at the table, and say, oh, I don't want to ask this question, they will tell me. No, people love when you ask questions. And sometimes other people have the same question, they are shy. Be active, be proactive, don't hesitate. And that's what we give you this. Hopefully remember this forever. Always ask questions to the people. And that's the way to do that. Vachon, Rattel, Savard, Johnny Golden, Gabe Gujenry. I just want to say thank you, Coach, for the big welcome to your channel. You absolutely welcome, first of all, Gabe. And you're going to see something here. We're not big, Gabe. We have really small channel here. We have about, what, 3,000 people. And every show about 20 people. They go from, 15, 20 to 30. But the people are inside that chat are great. The people like you make that channel better. And more people going to get like you and others we have already bigger. That will make us better. And that's the way we welcome. We only have one rule, is to respect each other. That's only rules we have, and nothing else, right? We also respect your opinion. We're not here to confront or to be another way to put someone down. We respect each one of you. We have fans from you like St. Louis. We have the Oilers. We have the Montreal. We have Toronto. We have many people around the world, Finland and Sweden. But again, the key of this one, Gabe, is the you. It's each one of you. It's not me. I'm just drive the bus, but the passenger and the bus are the most important. And if we can realize that and we respect each other, that would be fun, and that would bring you guys to come back the next day, the next show, the next live stream, and to watch the next video. That's all it's about at the end of the day. We're not expert. We don't have the right. We don't know the future. We're just here to talking about what we love. It's the game, the hockey. It is all about. So thanks again, Gabe, to join us this morning. Richard, c'est Vachon. And our top set, Rattel, Savard, and someone talking about Finland. I just said, Gabe, welcome back, Mr. Yamo Virtanen. Boy, Gabe and Finland said hi in English, and French said hello. And I don't know, Spanish, bueno tarde, because we afternoon right now, 12 to 17. We need to remember that we start the show now in the morning. We start the show afternoon. But, we love this, call this the morning skate show with hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy. So you nail it, Mr. Roger, and you nail it, Mr. Enartap. The reason they're always right, both of them, they are only 25 years old. That's the reason why. Yesterday, not many milestones, but I want to give you one milestone. Mika Zibanejad got 300 points yesterday with the Rangers. So congratulations about Zibanejad, one of the biggest rate for the New York Rangers, where it was by who? Jeff Gordon. Do you know Jeff Gordon? Yeah, he did it. He traded him and returned a Derek Brassard, and other players. But this was a really net advantage of the New York Rangers on that trade. Brassard played for many other teams after that. And during that time, Zibanejad accumulated points night after night at 300 points. So congratulations about that. Talking about Saint-Léonard, talking about Montreal, talking about la belle province de Québec. Welcome back, Mr. Bruno! In our tap, I know my Finland language. The difference between moi and Moreau is it's like ma'am in English. Ma'am is more like nicely, more like look great, right? So ma'am is really like the difference between ma'am. Same thing, moi and Moreau, and different place in Finland, they say more. Moreau is like a geography thing. Oh, I was wrong. See, I don't know my Finland. I thought Moreau was a little bit more like nicer at Moy. I don't know. But we learn it's a geography. So like you live in north, I live in south. That's what's happening. And Montreal Canadiens announced today la Coupe Molson every month. The winner of this Cup Molson Cup is Mr. Nick Suzuki. have about, well, I think, 14 points, 10 games in November. And no, maybe not, I think 10 points in 7 games. And unfortunately, he have no point the last couple of games, so he not do very well about that one over there. Video is from Tampere, and then we said Moro. Moro, main coach. Here we go. Thank you so much, Video. Talking about Video, he's back in the house. We have the collection, the connection of Finland and the house today. About that, mention Merita. Here we go. We have also the result of the game yesterday. 6 game on the program last night. We have a chance to watching the game Toronto, Colorado, and then we watched also a couple of minutes about Edmonton and Pittsburgh. Then I finished to watching by myself Anaheim versus Vegas. But again, you have a lot of great story about those 6 games tonight. We're going to go one by one very quickly to talk about this, because I want to talk about other things also this morning about that. So first of all, the New York Rangers win and beat the Philadelphia Flyers. You know, you talk about the Islanders, you talk about Montreal, you talk about Ottawa. 3 teams are now struggle, since the beginning of the season. It's not looking good now in Philadelphia. Cliff Fletcher make a press conference at the beginning of the weeks, I believe, or last Friday or Monday. And, they tried to turn around everything. And obviously, again, they cannot win. That's gave them, 7 straight, I believe. And the New York Rangers are flying like crazy on the Metropolitan Division. They continue to accumulate W after W. And they just play well as a team together. And they keep the things very simple. They don't give a lot of goals. They score, again, great Chris KREIDER score for the team over there. And Philadelphia go in a bad direction. And we'll see happening. They lost Farabee during the game yesterday. They really missed Ryan Ellis on that team. And I don't know. It's not with what we expect. They start the season very well with a lot of goals. Now they cannot go. They not score anymore. So GVR is off. Kevin Ace is another problem over there. And unfortunately, Carter Hart have a good year as a number, but he cannot handle by himself everything over there. So, the Rangers took care about that big game at home. So for them, there's another big W, and they are on the top of the Metropolitan Division, and they're looking good so far. Here we go. Michael Rosenblatt back in the house. Here we go, Michael. We have a new show, Michael. Not a new show, the same show. We start now at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, Michael. For the people have a lunch time. So congratulations, the school is over for you. You have a good time now to do something you would like to do. Say listening, call Frenchy. Just kidding. But you can have a good day, buddy. Enjoy your time. And do you play this weekend, Michael? Michael, are you a hockey tournament this weekend? Do you go somewhere? About that, j'ai hâte de Price revient, moi, Bruno. Ben, prends la patience entre tes mains parce que ça va prendre un maudit beau temps avant qu'il va nous revenir, malheureusement, pour lui. Bennington is protocol and Nico Gallagher and Everyday Some News. Thank you so much, Guillermo, for those information. Then Asham in the house directly from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Best team in the Metro, in my opinion. You're not far out of that part, Michael. I think that team is really balanced on everything. I think they have the best goaltender, the defenseman. They have the Norris winner, and the first 3 line over there is pretty good. I'll be honest with you, Michael. You're not off. I think it's something we can talk a little bit more about the Washington, Carolina. I think for me, Carolina and New York Rangers are better compared to for the Washington, in my opinion. Whatsoever, Samson have a good year, but it will be interesting how the Washington is going to recover about that loss against the Florida Panthers. Rangers can score, exactly. It's one between Moy and Moreau, as Jesus said. Thank you so much. You're welcome. No, but I have a game for high school. Congratulations, Michael. For high school. Do you play for Douglas? Michael? I don't know which team you play. Are you sure that in our top is not going to ban me now? He is in moderator. I don't know. You have to ask him. Just be nice with us and don't tell him he's a Santa Claus during the Toronto parade in December. I think you'll be fine. So don't be scared. We're going to protect you. I'm going to bring you back. Colette, say hi, coach. Then tell to Colette, then
You are awesome. You are amazing.
here we go. Welcome back, Colette. Have an amazing, great morning with us or afternoon. I will never do that to you when I know you are too nice. The main is mad. The tool main is mad. I was thinking it was just a profile pic. You are lying in our top, but it's nice to see you as a moderator. Here we go. He's the man. He's the police. He's the police in the house. Game number 2, we did live the game yesterday, completely 8-3, the Toronto event, Colorado. McKinnon come back during his first game and did not do well. Whatever, he have 2 assists. It was all about Austin Matthews last night, 3 goals for Toronto. And they dominate the game, honestly. At some point, it was 3-0. They come 3-1, but the Toronto find a way, to take that, 3-2, and then they took advantage of a power play to score. And the Toronto guys have an amazing, great team. They are number 1 in NHL at that moment. They are on fire. And now everybody in Toronto think they're going to win the Stanley Cup. That's another story. But, we have to be honest and to tell them, to be honest with everybody here, they're looking great. And that's what they thought they're going to be. And they're doing this without, a couple of players also inside of the team. But the big gun step up, and they are really well balanced. Their 6D looking great. And then Jake Campbell make a big save. And their speed is there. Matthews score now. He has 11 goals. And Marner, also Tavares, our 10-11 goal too. So Nylander with 11 goal, Matthews 11 goal, Tavares 10 goal. They're looking good. And that's the reason why they are, and that's supposed to be. And then you have a goal left and right by the bottom 6 that helped them, and Campbell make a big save. Honestly, Colorado tried, but it was not good enough to compete with the Toronto, I believe. Of course, the situation goaltender at Colorado is alarming. Darcy Cooper got hurt, and they have to call a backup goalie and around like emergency goalie around the team. Now they got also the Finland player. I think it's a Finland. Maybe Yamo can tell me about that. But they call back Janus. Oh my God, the last name Antanin or something like that. He's the winner of the best goaltender in AHL last month. And he looked impossible. He be between the pipe tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. So it's a situation, Colorado guys, for me, everybody put them, I will tell you why they're not going to win. And I think something last night, I understood the problem in Colorado. And I'm going to read everybody else. Good morning, Mr. Andrew Kiran from Barrie, Ontario. Annunen, yes. Annunen, Justus. Annunen, yes, Finland from Ulu Karpat. Here we go. Awesome. Matthews now with 13 goals after a slow start. He scored the first goal at 11. Let's see how nervous he's going to be his play. He has the potential as a goalie. Here we go. Everybody knows about that. That's awesome. Listen, guys. I watching the game yesterday, very close, everything like that, and I think Colorado missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle to win the Stanley Cup. The first of all, the goaltender situation is not good enough. The defensemen, they are one of the best in NHL. The bottom 6 is not great in my book to compete to win the Stanley Cup at that moment. Now I'm going to talk about the 29, Nathan McKinnon. The reason why he's not going to win the Stanley Cup, he will never win the Stanley Cup. Coach, don't do that. Don't say that. I'll tell you why. Last night, during the play, at least if he changed, during the play, he passed the puck to another one, and then the puck come back, and the players, I think it's B-Ram, but it could be someone else, shoot the puck. He shoot the puck to the net. Say by Campbell, whistle. McKinnon scream to the players, pass, yes, and then he shake his head. That's not if this coming for your best players, this is not good. This is the red flag in my book as a coach. This, guys, it's not good, to be honest with you. I did not like what I saw yesterday when he did that. So that showed me his temper is really, 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 really not as a team concept. It could be a great hockey player. It could be great. And I like Nathan MacKinnon as a player. But last night, this paid me attention. Wait a minute. This is not good. This is not great. So if he does not change, this go nowhere. And, I don't know how selfish he is, but at some point, you have to respect your teammates. Whatever they make mistake, first of all, McKinnon make mistake all the time like everybody else, right? But as a leader, as your best player, you cannot put around the people around you down because everybody look at you. So you have to be careful what you carry on and what you do. So for me, this last night was like a red flag for me about McKinnon. So I just want to mention this about that one, about this. 26 years ago today, what was left in the goal fight Tremblay for 9 goals again. The rest was history. December 2nd, right? I watched 40 minutes. He's big guy, not very fast, play very safe game. Yes, tell it like it is. Coach, I don't know what he would play next time. We saw that temper had said last year. Can they eliminate by Vegas? Yeah. That's something, it's not the first time, it's all the time, and that's feel around the team at some point. Yes, I think it's like all around the man, not too much flashy, neither effective. I've seen it before this season, making in bad mood. Here we go. So we are almost agree about that. Guys, don't forget to click on the like, that'd be awesome. Game number 3, the Vancouver Canucks, 6, Ottawa Senators 2. Now, before the game, everybody want to fire the coach Vancouver. After the game, everybody want to fire the coach from Ottawa. That's what's happening right now in Canada. Now, everybody in Canada and Vancouver think they're going to win the Stanley Cup, or now they think the job is safe. I believe they cannot be careful because Vancouver, guys, has beat the 2 worst team in NHL. So, first of all, J.D. Miller have a good game yesterday, to be honest with you. And then Ottawa could not do anything. It's a game after game like Montreal. They don't have enough talent, skill right now at that moment to compete. On the flip side, Vancouver guys, they are better. They are a better team at what their records show. Can they consist that way? That's the big question. Because now they beat Montreal and Ottawa, so that's 2 W. But again, they cannot compete. They cannot do anything else against other teams. The problem before that, they cannot score. They beat Montreal 2-1. Now they score 6 goals against Ottawa. Is this something they're going to wake up? Or is it only J.D. Miller can carry on that team over there? That's the biggest question for the Vancouver Canucks. We're going to see them, we're going to follow them the next couple of games. What's happening about this one over there? They have a team they can do. They can make some damage. I don't know. It's too late to come back in the race of the playoff because other team will now win. The Anaheim win. San Jose win. So it's not going to be easy for them to reach other team in the division over there. Coach of the year, Green, Green, top. But I've said an initial start at the big ego. It's part of the reason why they become so great. Vancouver was not that bad versus Boston. Yamo said, no, it was not very bad also. I'm really surprised by Ottawa. I was expecting them close to 5-1, but not this bad. I agree with you about this on our tap. The second thing I would say to you, the COVID situation, right? The problem with COVID, the injuries, and you talk about Cole Caulfield in Montreal. Tim Suzzle is on a problem over there. Only 1 goal and maybe 8.7 assists. And Patterson come back for injury. The defenseman struggle. The goaltender is the biggest problem. Matt Murray, Gustafsson, and Forsberg over there. So it'll be interesting to follow that game for the rest of you. They have switched position with Dallas. The Flyers have a serious scoring throw. Do you think New York Canadiens will recover? No. If you talk about the playoff, I don't think so. They are too deep. And they're still missing a couple of players. Nelson Bailey, Pulak, Pelech. That's 4 right there. And they cannot score. So to go back, is a team they can go. Varlamov is not looking Varlamov. Zorkin do the best, but I think they are under trouble right now. I don't see this will turn around. They can win 4 or 5 games, yes, but the Metropolitan guys is so strong. They are better to the east, and usually the Metropolitan beat the east, the Atlantic. I'm sorry. So for me, they will have to win like 14 games, 16 games on 20 games, and they don't have the personal player right now on my eyes to do that. And then, they're missing, 2-3 games now. They have to, press the schedule. I don't see that could happen for the New York Canadiens. Also, goalie for Ottawa, exactly about that one with the Yamo. I hope Ottawa start winning. We need to finish behind them. At this point, it's all about the draft. You're absolutely right about that one over there. Seattle, Detroit. Wow. Kilab is in the house. 8 goals. Are there any goalie available out there, coach? Welcome aboard, Steve. Don't forget to click on the likes. Steve is a fan of the Colorado Avalanche, and don't worry, Steve. Tonight they're going to be easy, and hopefully they had possibly score 8 goals against Montreal tonight. But listen, guys, Detroit 4 straight game. Back to back. Lucas Raymond again. And a shootout, they won 4-3 against Seattle Kraken. We have to give credit for Seattle Kraken. They have a good streak right now. The last 5-6 games, to get 1 point in Detroit, I think is great for them. And they're missing a couple of people, the players like Eberle and also I think about making Schwartz was not there. They come back in the game to tie up Detroit, and Detroit went and shoot out. And it was a great game overall for Detroit. They're still alive. Like what I'm talking about, they compete right now with Boston for the position number 4. So they're great right there. And, Boston, Detroit will be together. Then going to have Buffalo and Montreal at the bottom. And we have to give this credit for them. I'm really impressed by the Detroit. I'm really impressed now for the Seattle Kraken. Find a way to get a point with 2 points. I think they lost 1 game, the last 5 games. So we have to give this for sure about that one over there. This was a great game, Richardson. Glad to hear that. Yes, Johnny Golden, but you're not guaranteed right for us. They have to win for sure. But the only thing in our depth is good if they finish, 1, 2, and 3. They have a chance to get number 1. So that's the beauty about that one. What the weather and the like in Florida? Blue sky with a nice 77 right now. Coach would like to go outside, possibly go at 2 o'clock after my break. Yamo, have you followed Pittsburgh goalie prospect Lindbergh and Blomqvist, who are pretty impressive? Just came to my mind when speaking of Anaheim. Yes, they're looking great over there. Lindbergh and Blomqvist, they have 2 young. Because I read about the prospect for each team, they're doing well. And over there they have Jerry. I think at some point they will let go the Smith to leave one of the 2 join the Penguins. I'll be interesting to follow next season video if one of the 2 of them can be a part of the roster for the upcoming season. Through another, there's that lottery factor. And after Hohenson can be the new Zamboni driver. Wow, was not pretty nice for him for sure. Coach, who you like to see win the draft lottery and following season? Montreal Canadiens, value. Imagine, guys, if Ottawa win. Ottawa have Tim Sozol, have Jake Sanderson, they have Patterson, they have Norris, they have Kachuk. Now you add Shane Wright in this group. Ottawa at some point, they have to win the Stanley Cup. They have too many good team players on that team for sure. Jerry had a great November. But I think he's too inconsistent to be number 1 starter at long term. Lindbergh may get a shot soon. I'm not sure, Vileo. If you follow the career of Travis Jerry, he went everywhere. From the minor all the way to everywhere he goes, he wins. He have a great year last season. The people complaining about him. The problem he got last season, he lost at the first round. It's a little bit like Frederick Anderson. So people told him have a bad year. But look his stats. You're going to see his stats was not bad at all. This season, guy, he carried on the team on his shoulder. Travis Jarry. I love a lot Jarry. I think he's a great goaltender. So I understand what you try to tell me, but I see, like, you're going to see how he is. Unfortunately, yesterday it was, again, 5-2. But, you have a couple of 1 or 2 goals. It could be stopped. But again, in Edmonton, it's not easy. Talking about that game, the Edmonton Oilers finally found a way to win this game at the third period. It was 2-2 at some point. Edmonton was flying, but the Pittsburgh found a way. Koskinen versus Jarry. Koskinen was fine. He kept the team in the game because he was like, at some point, was 25 shots versus 9 for Pittsburgh. Gwenzel scored a goal. Crosby, guys, have -3 yesterday or -4. McDavid at 4 points yesterday. So not a very nice night for the Mr. Crosby last night. 5-2 for Edmonton again. McDavid stepped up at the right time and gave the chance to that team win. And they continue. And they're missing a couple of pieces of puzzle right there. Nurse, Duncan Keith. Their defense is not, great. Chris Russell was in the lineup for them. Great performance at Hyman with 2 goals yesterday for the Edmonton also. They are who they are, right? They have every tools and, all the guns to score goal. Yamamoto scored yesterday. It's great to see this. Great. Did you see the pass from McDavid yesterday on the goal at Evan Bouchard? Unbelievable pass from McDavid. It was a 2 versus 1. He watched, he looked, he wait, and then he passed the puck between the pad of Jarry and the stick of the defenseman. Not everybody can do that, and Bouchard just have to push the puck in the net. Playoff were so weak. Steve, don't let him drive. There's somebody extent could happen. My son is going to join the live. Awesome. Magic, say hi to your sister. If we know her name, we're going to say hi to your sister. But I understand that it should be a giving second chance to playoff to get there. 40 minutes, Edmonton was very weak. I agree with you, Yamo, about that. McDavid show at the third period. His price to Edmonton was short thinking. Coach Polijev won't score any point on the third line. I agree with you, Yamo, about that. I make a trade yesterday, Price to Colorado with Gallagher and return of Girard. But I don't think so. Joe Sakic wants this. Maybe Patrick Roy would come out of retirement. No, we have Carey Price for you, Steve. I said to you, we should trade Carey Price, Brendan Gallagher, get Girard. And if they take all the money, we ask a no player, but if they want to give us something else, I think Justin Bear, because now if he gets Girard, he cannot get Justin Barron, all right? But you can maybe get, a forward they don't want, and we can get, and then a pick. I think will be fine. We can hold about $5 million on that, and that will be okay for the Montreal Canadiens. But I don't think so they will. Is Zach Cashin is the first line just because the same first name is Hyman? No. It's just sometimes they balance the 4-line video for the Edmonton to close Edmonton. But just the third line. He did not produce very well, and he paid a price for that one at that moment for him. Unfortunately, like Giamo said, he need to be at the top 6 over there. But again, Tippett changes his line all the time. Last one is a 6-5 guys for the Anaheim. Great performance of the Anaheim Ducks. Found a way to come back. Terry scored a goal with there. Trevor ZEGRAS said, I don't want to give the trophy Calder yet to Detroit. I'm going to try to get it. And finally, Vegas always tried to come back. Not good enough. And Anaheim scored an empty net. And unfortunately, Vegas could not come back to win that game, but we have to give credit for Anaheim again. They score, and yesterday it was the defenseman played a silly game on the offensive side. Manson, Langholm, and they have a solid goal by Terry. Yesterday, Terry continues to perform for the Anaheim Ducks, and they found a way to win 6-5 yesterday. If Gordon decides to sell, I just hope he would get the maximum return. Game of the night. I disagree because he's produced well. It might be some other problem with his game. But that's the problem. He got down. He did not produce enough during the time he was playing on the top over there. So that's what he pushed back down. And the top 6 over there is really strong. So sometimes this only problem he does, sometimes maybe laziness. So you tell that he got hurt, by the way, yesterday on the glove. So I don't know he come back after that. 5 or 6 game yesterday went over. And on top, he said, virtual base, here we go. So yeah, I'm going to talk to him in Finland. That'll be better at me to answer back to him. Here we go. So let's move on to what happening. The 3-star of the night of Friday morning skate show. The 3rd star, Austin Matthews with no mustache, scored 3 goals for Toronto yesterday, a victory at 8-3. The 2nd star, Quinn Hughes, a guy got 4 assists last night against Ottawa Senator. Jenny Miller have 3 points. And finally, the 1st star of the night with 4 points also, but 1 goal, 3 assists. The number 97, Connor McDavid. Congratulations for the 3-star of the night last night. So we tried to bring this to everybody about that one over there. That's another subject about that one over there. Because we will talk about the 4th trophy about that. But before I start this, I want to bring you some other things. We have some news around the league. Here we go. The Montreal Canadiens, Brendan Gallagher and Sami Niku got the COVID-19 protocol from Dominic Sean. Both of them doing well. Not big problem so far. No, symptom. They feel good. They just got the test and they got positive, and they are back home. Every turn out for them. So that's what happening about so far for them, for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, where they will come back. Perreault, Whiteman, Kulak. Perreault, Whiteman, Kulak. So I want to come here, guys, because I'm not very happy. Coach is mad at Dominic Champ. The last 5 days, I question myself, Dominic Champ's decision. I'm questioning myself, the Montreal Canadiens development players return that. Now, this is the lineup I got today this morning at 11 o'clock. All right? They put Poland 3rd line, and they put Jake Evans 2nd line. They put down Cole Caulfield 4th line. That's my problem there. If you want to develop a kids, play on the 4th line, play about 9 minutes, you better to trade him. And that's what the problem for Montreal Canadiens for years. That showed to you nothing changed right now. How can you develop Cole Caulfield at 9 minutes per game and he play on the 4th line? Coach, he has 0 goal. He cannot play. He has 0 goal. But the number 40, he had $3 million per year. He had 1 goal. Are you going to build your team around Cole Caulfield or Joel Armia? That's why I am right now with this question over there. I don't know who made the lineup because everybody said, oh, it's Marc Bergevin. Marc Bergevin made the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens, and Marc Bergevin does this, Marc Bergevin does that. Bergevin is not there. So someone take decision right now. So Cole Caulfield is a 4th line. That's my biggest problem over there. Now, they protect Nick Suzuki 1st line with Devorak 1st line. I like that one over there. But right now, when you see Likonen on the 2nd line with Jake Evans and you put your Cole Caulfield on the 4th line, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Now, let's move on. Where you going, Coach? I'm going to another graphic over there. All right? The one's called the defensive pairing. I don't see number 59. Do you see that? I don't see it. I don't see Nylander. I don't get it also. What kind of message you sent right now to Norlander? Que Whiteman, que Kulak, que Petrie right now, que Savard play your first top defensemen are better. Who is the future for Montreal Canadiens? Is it Kulak? Is it Whiteman? Or is it Norlander? Oh, we want to protect him. We play against Colorado. Toronto, did he protect Sandin last night? Did he protect Dermott? That's bad. That's really bad. I don't know hockey a lot. I don't know why you do that. I would maybe never know. But if you are not happy, or if you don't want to put him right now in the lineup tonight, send him back in Sweden to play 22, 25 minutes per game. If you not want Caulfield play on your top 3 line, send him back in Laval. If you're not happy for both of them, do exactly what you do. You trade always your first round pick. So trade them. That's the problem for 2010 and Montreal Canadiens. That showed the problem they have. That's about development players. That showed to me right now in my face this morning when I saw that. Agree or not agree, this is what I'm thinking about them, and that's really bad in my opinion. This is bad. And this is not the way you develop players, unfortunately. Let's move back on the coffee for line. Makes no sense at all. Yamo, that's on the daily coach. And Orlando need to play every day at least minimum 15 minutes. Pushing young players too much, like dropping them out of the lineup, is horrible. Same way with Kakov last year. Look like Chum is right to coach for his job. This is a good point, Johnny, about that one over there. But if he's thinking Jeff Petrie should play at 2 point at $6.5 million, that's another story. I don't know what I'm going to hear. We're going to go quick, guys, about what's called like the probability or how many points he can get, everything like that. Unfortunately, I cannot put this bigger, but you can see right now Montreal, Chicago, Vancouver, Ottawa, Buffalo, and Arizona are almost at 99% and 100% they're not going to make the playoff. The Columbus are 93, Los Angeles 86, like Kraken, New Jersey, Flyers, Islanders, and Detroit. So that gives you an idea, guys, who is going to make the playoff every time that. Who can win the Stanley Cup right now. Toronto, Florida, Colorado, Washington, Minnesota. You can go that list over there. Every Thursday we put this. Now it's going to be. This is the same way, but to make the playoff, the win the division, everything like that. On the Atlantic right now, Toronto, Florida are the two teams really have a chance to win the Atlantic division. On the bottom, really sharing between the Washington, Carolina. The Rangers are at 17% at that moment. Penguin at 6%. I don't get it, but that's what is happening. And as you can see, that one over there. Let's move on to the next one. It's called Colorado Avalanche are 65%, Minnesota 29%. And then you have Dallas, St. Louis together, Nashville, Winnipeg, and then at the bottom, Chicago, Arizona. On the Pacific, Edmonton and the Calgary Flames racing right now. The rivalry on the West. Then you have a Golden Knight at 13, Anaheim 3, San Jose, Kraken, Kings, and Canucks are there. Colorado might be tired, but they will beat Montreal. I would say for you, Colorado. I would say to you, and Adam, I'm so pissed right now about Montreal. I would tell them 6-1 for Colorado tonight. What's going on, Coach? This is the draft 2022, guys. I'm working and on my prospect people to do my own everything like that. I collect a lot of stuff. If you are a member of the prospect collect prospect collect, if you're a member of the Hockey Nation Live Show, you're going to get all those information. I'm going to share it with you guys this morning. Only 2 of them, but you guys, you're going to get this on the email. This is Shane Wright. You get all the information about each one of you. They are made by specific people, their comments, everything like that. And I'm going to sharing with everybody on the member of the Hockey Nation Live Show. You're going to get all the connection of the 64 players, but I give you an idea who they are, what they do, and also I put also the stat information about that one over there. So that's what Shane Wright is. He played for Kingston Frontenac. I'm not going to throw this guy. He's only 54, but I want to sharing with you what kind of information I get all the time about the prospect, everything like that. The number 2 right now, they talk a lot, is the Ivan Mirochnichenko for the Russian. Is a left wing, play on the VHL. He's a 2004. He's already a 6'1". Really a dynamic elite offensive talent, top line winger potential, dangerous play driver with the tools to impact on every shift. Look, he can skate, he can play very well, and he's going to be the top 5 on my book for the NHL draft. So I have each one of them, and I'm going to put this for the people or the member of the Hockey Nation Live show. But every time, left and right, I'm going to bring some comments or some information live during the show so you can learn a little bit more about that one over there. Then I want to add you more is, not that one, sorry, I go that one over there. And this is really small, but this is the 5 versus 5 expected goal date for this morning. The expected goal for 60 minutes and all this information. Like Calgary right now, 58.5% they expect to go versus Arizona is a 43. All those information, people I share also with the Hockey Nation Live show member, and I just shared it with you this morning. Like example, like goal above expected leader. Leo Dressel guy, he scored 7.8 more goal was expectation was. Chris Kreider 7.0. Mention Penny 6.9. And worse right now, Tovenen, Nashville, Jonathan Taze, Jason Zucker, Robert Thomas, Blake Wheeler, Corey Perry, Gallagher, Don Scoey, Richie, Fiala. How you can do it? It's a goal above X, so they shoot a lot of puck, but they cannot score. And that's what the negative on that one over there. On the flip side, they shoot puck and they score more goal at what they expect to get. That's all kind of stat you get at some point about that one over there. The next one is a point per 82 game projection. We expect Leon at Dressel with 144, McDavid 141, Ovechkin 121. There'll be a KREIDER. I don't know they can get it, but this is what's happening right now. How many points they have? If they consider doing what they are doing there, they're going those kind of points. A goal save above expected. Just again, he make plus 16.7 save what is usually he should get. Campbell is at plus 15, Jarry plus 12, Maxstrom. Of course, they are the best goaltender, but that's the reason why they are. It's because the goals save above. On the flip side, right, you have the lowest goals save above. So they give more goal what they're supposed to give to stop. And you can see the Smith, Quemper, Hohenson, Dell, Lenkinen, Korpisalo, Kudobin, Georgiev, Hutton, Grubauer. And he's the worst right now at 12.4, Philippe Grubauer. The next one I want to talk about is a starting goalie goal save above expect per 60 minutes. That give you an idea from 1 to 32. You can see the best is Chesterkin, the worst is Philippe Grubauer. And finally, the win above replacement leader. So because they have Chesterkin, the Rangers have 4W more at what they expect to get. And the lowest win on the flip side is, of course, Arizona with Carter Hutton is at minus 1.8. Philip Gruber is at minus 1.7. All the stuff like that, guys, I follow every day, and I want to get most information about this one over there. Now, I was supposed to go here and to do this with you about those 4 trophies. Obviously, it's about already 1 o'clock. With no time, it will take us about 20 minutes, 5 minutes per trophy to do that. I'm going to bring back to you this Monday next week or Tuesday about the trophy. We still have a time to do it. We're going to start also, guys, next week talking about the World Cup Junior. We're going to talking about their lineup, their roster, the training camps coming for each one of them, and then going to figure out who do you believe they're going to play on the roster or each team. That's what's happening about that one over there. Alan Vaillancourt in the house. I agree with you, Vallejo, about that. Colorado might be tired, but I got it. I don't think Gordon will keep this as a coach. I don't think so also. Winnipeg trading in the wrong direction. That's another team struggle too in our top video about that's my prediction. What's up in our top? Yep, watch that for McKinnon with a big game tonight. I agree with you about this, Alan, tonight. The Retinant League, at the speed they play last night, Montreal cannot follow with them. I don't think so. They play on Edmonton under 20 years. So that's what happening. They play on Edmonton under 20 years, yes. Red Deer in Edmonton, they're going to play on that. Start, I believe, December 26th. So how can he show that show is going to follow with this for sure? How much direct contact will Gordon have with the players? Bergeron was very close with them. He will contact with them for sure at some point, right? They have to contact each one of them situation. Right now, his first job, guys, it's easy. It's to find a GM and then evaluate everybody around the organization one by one and thinking about if he keep him, if he don't keep him, and how he build, what he's going to build, how many jobs he's going to open up, and all this fun thing like that or on that way. So it will be interesting what he does. Of course, he's going to be close. He negotiate contract, everything like that. Close like at the beginning, no. He was watching more what see. He was at Laval last night watching the Rockets. So you can see he's going to, put his feet at the right spot, at the right place at the same time, but he takes a little bit of time. Job number one, find a GM. For some reason, everybody talk about name. We never heard Martin Lapointe. I'm curious about what he's going to do with Martin Lapointe, Rob Ramage, and Francis Bouillon. 3 people in the organization have a higher job, and Lapointe is over them. Can they put Martin Lapointe as a GM? I don't know. He really knows him. I don't know. My name for me is Daniel Brière. I feel like he's going to give the job at Daniel Brière. That's what I said. I eliminate Luongo. I eliminate Brodeur. I eliminate Patrick Roy. I eliminate Martin. Maton guy is a guy that does not like to be in front of everybody. He does not like the spotlight. He does not like talking. That's Maton is. So how he can be GM in Montreal? He's maybe one of the best top 3 as a scouting and NHL. The Seattle Kraken won him, and because they won him, the Anaheim Ducks gave him promote him as an assistant GM or something like that. So that gives you an idea for me. I don't expect Madden to go there. They have other name, of course, right? But I really believe Daniel Brière have a over right now in the front runner for me. People talk about Mathieu Dash. Problem with Dash, I don't know if he want to leave Tampa Bay. Otherwise, I don't see anybody else right now on my. You have another players. They talk about this yesterday, but I'm not remember who it was. But right now, I believe Daniel Brière is going to be that one over there. Spot betting, I'm giving Colorado a 65 chance of victory. I agree with that. I think Colorado win 5-3. I go for them 6-1 tonight, or maybe 6-2. Chariot will be traded and February, I predict. Alan, absolutely right about that one over there. I will not be surprised that the first trade of the New York, the Gordon with the New York Rangers, and he got Grazov with the Montreal Canadiens. Our first game since Gordon arrived in town yesterday. I'm predicting Avs win, Johnny. Yeah, it could happen. What did I miss, Gabe? 61 minutes, the show. I don't know when you left, Gabe. But one thing we can tell you right now, Gabe, from Yamo, looked like Bennington had the COVID-19. That's what I heard. I did not look at any update. I'm talking to each one of you right now, so it looked like it is. They will name a GM, but Gordon will make the decision. I bet Adam, it's absolutely right. The new GM would be with Gordon is this guy. He's going to guy need to learn. He need to learn the job. He need to get there. He's going to be a PR for the French people and everything like that. You know, guys, the GM does not speak a lot at the end of the day in French. It's the coach. The GM, you know what I mean? Like Bergevin, well, he's not on the mic every day, right? Maybe what, one time per month? Maybe a little bit more when you have the draft, everything like that. So, honestly, for me, everything will be all because of Jeff Gordon. And be honest with you guys, Vancouver, Anaheim, and Chicago, they was running after Jeff Gordon. And that's the reason Montreal stepped up quick right there. I expect a 5-year contract at $5 million per year. I believe he's going to get that. Yes, Houston confirmed. Yamo, he said, I'm not sure the adding of the GM has done yet any immediate impact on this team performance. You're not going to see any impact here in LS before the end of the year. So you're going to be wait and see. You're going to evaluate everybody, make his judge. Of course, maybe a trade left and right at some point at the trade deadline, but you're going to rebuild that team properly. I have a full confidence he can make that job good about that. Andrew Karan, call me crazy. What is CP Tadeo come back before All-Star break and we turn this shop around the shore and grab an 8-seat? Everything is possible, Andrew Karan, all right? But I don't see that. I'll be honest with you. I would not be surprised if Carey Price play only 5 games this season. I expect no Olympics. And when this will be shut down, you're going to see Carey Price to shut down himself. I would not be surprised about that one over there. Because if you think about that, why Carey Price have to win on that situation with Montreal Canadiens? Not much. He had nothing to win at that sense over there. He's going to play. He have a team does not win. A team don't go nowhere. It's a team going to do at the bottom. So I don't know. You know, if they have a chance, if I was Montreal, if they have a chance to trade him, I would trade him at some point. By the way, the goaltender for Buffalo Sabres, Levy, got traded for the Florida Panthers to Buffalo Sabres, doing an amazing, great job with Northeastern on the NCAA right now, where Caden Primo was the goaltender before. Levy have like an average of 0 point something. The last 7-8 games is unbelievable over there if you follow the NCAA. Jordan Manson should be back soon. Andrew, yes, he is skating. I'm surprised. This is another one. He's there right now since the beginning of November. And 4 weeks now, he's not with the team yet. That's something strange with this, honestly. The injury, but I don't know exactly why he's not on this one over there. But, you know, it would be interesting to follow that one. I don't like the message Duchamp is giving to the kids that play them over players who has the no-term future with the team. That's my biggest problem there. No, we're not there, right? I'm not behind the wall, and I don't know what the reason about that. I'm sure they have valuable reason. They believe it's better for them to not dress him, every time that, not expose him, maybe whatever it is. But why to keep him? Right? Why to keep him? So, if not, send back in Sweden. And Caulfield, I don't get it at all. And that's hard about that for the players like this at young age like that. I don't know. I'll be curious tomorrow. We're going to come back tomorrow morning and go say, look, he played only 9 minutes. Because he have no power play. He does not play. And he play right now on the second unit power play. That's the biggest problem over there. So, I don't know, guys, what's going to happen about this. So I apologize for the trophy. We're going to go back to the trophy next week, and we're going to talk about this, the nomination, everything like that. So that's conclude another great show of the Hockey Nation Live show of the morning skate show with hockey coach Guru Coach Frenchy. We'll be back not tomorrow, Monday morning. We are off tomorrow. We take a morning off. I have an engagement, so I cannot do it. I'll be back Monday at 11 o'clock. But we are back tonight at 5 o'clock p.m. We wait for you for your prediction of the night. We'll be back also tomorrow night, of course. And tonight we have the live stream. And don't forget, guys, to watching my pregame show. It should be live about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half should be on before the game starts. So about 3:30, it should be on about that one over there. So, Coach, Toronto has an excellent team. They will win the Eastern Conference. Alan, possible they get there. To be honest with you, Alan, they're looking good. It's a long season. They have some slump, some up, but they have everything right now to win the Atlantic Division. They won the Eastern Conference. That'll be interesting. But right now, we did not play against Florida, and they have to play against the best of the team. We'll see how they're going to compete against Tampa, Florida Panthers, and Carolina, the Washington, and see. But right now, we have to give credit for what they do since the beginning of the season about that one over there. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody. Every Thursday, I will see you tonight at 5 o'clock with the collaborator.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Thank you again to join the Morning Skate Show today on the December 2nd, 2021. I look forward to see you at 5 o'clock tonight with Another Tap. Have an amazing, blessing afternoon, Thursday, everybody. Thank you so much. Be well, be healthy. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you, Johnny. Keep up. Alan. Gabe. Thank you so much, Gabe.
Of that reality, don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? Grip now.